I'm Ashli Montgomery, also known as Mama Monty, and I'm glad you're here to practice yoga with me today. Today's theme is begin again. Whether it's the new year, a new week, a new month, or maybe it's just a new afternoon, we all have an opportunity to begin again anytime we want to. Let's start the day with a really good quote. For last year's words belong to last year's language, and New Year's words await another voice. And to make an end is to make a beginning. That's by T.S. Eliot. So what does a fresh canvas look like? While you're thinking through these questions, find a nice, comfortable seated position, maybe on a pillow or a bolster. If your room is chilly, you might grab a blanket. We're going to just spend about 4 minutes in a nice guided meditation, thinking through what it means to begin again. So let's go back to that blank canvas. When you see that canvas, what type of background is on there? Is this something that is bright and airy and open? Is it mysterious and new? Close your eyes and envision that background. Take a nice deep breath, filling your belly, filling your chest and your lungs, draping your hands over your knees and then turning your palms up to receive new ideas, new guidance, new energy. And as you exhale, settle into the earth. Let it support you. Let it hold you up. You don't have to hold it. And on your next inhale, sit just a little bit taller, lifting through the top of your head and rooting through your sits bones. Maybe pull your belly button towards your spine. Maybe slide your shoulders back and down. And once again, think about that canvas. Think about the backdrop that you've painted on it. What do you want to add to that canvas after this new beginning? You know, at the beginning of a new year, we all have great intentions and big resolutions, but to be honest, the world tells us they're never gonna work. They tell us that we're gonna fail, we're gonna quit, we're gonna try something new for a few days, maybe a week, maybe even a month, but we're gonna drop off. But that's not failure. That's trying something new, giving it a go, spending a day, a week, maybe a month. And we learn from that experience. We can tell ourselves and make it a truth that simply beginning again is opportunity for growth and improvement and happiness and peace and joy. We can defy the odds. How will that look for you? Envision your path from this new beginning forward. Maybe this is a new year with new resolutions and new intentions, new plans. Maybe it's just a new week. Maybe it's a fresh new day. What does your path look like? What will you paint on your canvas? How will you make the most of this new opportunity? Take a nice deep inhale, open your eyes, and let's begin again. Meet me standing up. Feet are hip width distance apart. Go ahead and root your feet into the mat. Maybe rock back and forth, side to side, just a little bit. The four corners of each foot are reaching and connecting with the mat. Lift your toes, spread them nice and wide, and then lay them down like you would press the keys of a piano. Think about lifting your kneecaps engaging your belly by bringing your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, roll the shoulders up close to your ears, and then as you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, open your heart, let your shoulder blades sink down your back. Your gaze is forward, standing nice and tall, feeling balanced. Just take a couple deep breaths here, filling your belly on that inhale, filling the air as it expands into your ribs, into your lungs, your chest. And then exhaling, maybe with a little sigh. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, squeeze them back. Continue flowing through that, rolling the shoulders up on your inhale, squeezing them together, and then exhaling as they sink down your spine. One more time, inhale up, and exhale down. Very nice. On your next inhale, soften the knees, lift your arms high, palms together. And exhale as if you're pushing through thick water, pressing those hands back, maybe clasping them behind you. And then on your next inhale, open your heart, lifting your palms behind you. And exhale, release that. It's not this class. I'm doing the whole wrong class.
Well, just start doing the correct class and then we can cut it, because I accidentally got my finger in the shot trying to fix the camera.
Okay, can we go back to the beginning of this song?
Yeah. I'm not starting that camera over again though.
No, that one was fine.
All right, ready?
So we're gonna go to the start the song, and then I'm gonna pretend like I was sitting, and we're gonna match it back up.
Yeah, because I realized when you stood up, your head was cut off.
Meet me at the top of the mat. Did it again. We're sitting in this class. I keep
Well, then sit down. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think though I need to go back just a little bit, because I think at the end of that video I said, meet me standing, before I actually stood up.
We'll just cut it up.
Okay,
here.
Start again.
You say what you need to say. I will start the music. Do you want me to restart that video? That camera?
No.
Okay. Oh wait, but the music was playing at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Let's begin again. We're gonna start seated, but I'm gonna move my blanket and my bolster over, whatever you need to be comfortable. And go ahead and wiggle around just a little bit. Get your sits bones connected, maybe even picking up your cheeks, your thighs, your legs, whatever you need to do to really feel the earth holding you up. Legs can be crisscross, they can be in lotus, they can be out in front of you, whatever feels best for you. Then take a nice big inhale, rolling the shoulders up by the ears, and then squeezing them together behind you, and exhale as they float down your back. Again, inhaling up with the shoulders, and squeezing together and sliding down on the exhale. One more. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhale, squeeze, opening the heart. And then exhale, arms are down by your side. This time we're going to inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Plant your left hand, right hand reaches up. Exhale as you reach for the side. Inhale, looking up at the sky, pulling that shoulder back, opening your chest. And then exhale, close the shoulder, chest faces the ground. And then inhale, pushing into that hand all the way back up to sitting. Let's switch hands. Right hand is on the ground, left hand reaches up on an inhale, and exhale, reaching out towards the right side of the mat, really pressing your left sits bone back into the ground, opening the side body. Inhale, shoulder pulls back, gaze goes up, and exhale, chest faces the ground, opening all the way through your ribs, your spine, even down to your sits bone. And then inhale back up to center. Bring both arms up, sit nice and tall. Exhale, opening your chest to the left side of the mat. Right hand is forward, left hand is back. Maybe even using your fingertips on the mat to deepen that stretch. Inhale back up to center. And exhale, open up to the right side of the mat, using those fingertips to help you a little bit. Inhale back up to center. And side stretch to the left. Inhale up, side stretch to the right. Inhale up, open by twisting to the left. Inhale back up, and open to the right side. Inhale one more time. And exhale, hands come behind you. Palms can just face each other, or maybe you have space to clasp your fingers. And opening your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together, pressing your palms together. On your next inhale, lift your gaze to the ceiling or the sky. Lots of space from your chin down the front of your neck into your chest. And exhale, chin comes down to your chest. Release your hands, shake them out a little bit, and let your forehead fall towards the mat. Take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Maybe even reaching the left arm out, lengthening between your ear and fingertips. And then releasing that, relaxing your forehead back down to the center of the mat. And then taking your left ear to your left shoulder. Right hand reaches out. And then exhale, chin comes back down to the center of your chest. And now gently we're going to meet in a standing position at the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Find your balance by rocking back and forth on each foot. Four corners are connected. On an inhale, soften the knees, arms come up nice and tall. And exhale, we're going to fold at the hips and dive forward for a forward fold. Go ahead and bend your knees as much as you need to feel your ribs resting on the tops of your legs, rounding out the back, letting your forehead fall to the mat. And inhale, half lift by lengthening the back of the legs. Your spine is parallel with the ground. And exhale, reach for the mat. Plant your palms, step each foot back, and find your plank. Inhale, pressing into your toes, into your palms, and exhale, halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog or cobra, whatever is most comfortable for you. Gazes forward, squeezing the lower back, chest is open. And then on your next exhale, tuck your toes, tuck your chin, lift your hips,
for our first down dog of the day. Make any adjustments you need to make. Maybe pedaling out your feet, finding all the tight spots. Maybe you're stretching the bottom of your foot, maybe your heels, your ankles, your calves, the back of the knee. Maybe you need to find some more space in the hamstrings, the glutes. Nod your head yes, and shake it no, taking all the tension out of your neck. Nod yes to end on a positive note. And then inhale, soften your knees, bring your gaze to your fingertips, and on your exhale, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. And exhale back to that forward fold. Again, bending your knees as much as you need. And then on your next inhale, very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself back up to mountain pose. Arms come up, palms together, and then exhale, hands to heart center. That's our Sun A. I really encourage you to do one of those every morning when you get out of bed. Let's roll through it again. This time, one breath with one motion. Inhale, arms up for mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Take a moment here, find about 3 nice deep breaths. Make sure you have a lot of space between your ears and your shoulders. Press into your hands, but let your neck relax. Maybe soften your knees, lift your hips, and then lengthen the back of the legs. Taking deep breaths, finding that nice fresh energy. And on your next inhale, soften your knees, bring your gaze to your fingertips, and exhale as you hop or step, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. This time on your inhale, soften your knees, press into both feet, come all the way up to your mountain pose. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, and whenever you're ready, you let your breath be your guide. Go at your own pace. If you're staying with me, let's do a mountain inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back and halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Whatever you need here. Maybe shift your hips side to side, find your IT bands. Maybe you want to pedal again. Your gaze is either through your knees or up at your belly button. Nice long neck. Inhale, soften the knees. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep rolling. Pressing oxygen to all the tight spots where you feel muscles are heating up. We want to make sure push oxygen to those spots. When you get to your down dog, remember we're taking 3 to 5 nice deep breaths, cleansing breaths. You need a little reminder to relax your neck, nod your head yes, shake it side to side, nod one more time. ready, soften your knees, bring your gaze to your hands. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more, Sun A. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back for your chaturanga. And then scoop, cobra, or pressing into the top of the legs, creating space between you and the mat for up dog. And then exhale, tuck your toes, tuck your chin, lift your hips, find that down dog. And inhale, soften the knees. One more forward fold. And inhale all the way up to mountain. Very nice, very good. All right, we're gonna go into a traditional Sun B. So I really do love to see people try a Sun A sequence every morning. When you first get up, it really loosens up all the tightness from sleeping. But if you incorporate your Sun B, you're gonna see even more benefits. Again, our feet are about hip width distance apart. We're gonna start with a chair. Inhale, arms up, hips come down, belly button is in, gaze is forward, heart is open, fingers are reaching for the sky. Big inhale here, and exhale, lift the hips, drop your hands and your heart for a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, you know the drill, step back, halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog. And exhale, down dog. This time, we're going to immediately lift the right leg for a three-legged dog and then bring it forward in between your hands. Drop your back heel by rotating it. Your foot might be at about a 45-degree angle. Find your balance. Hover your fingertips over the mat, pressing into that front foot. And when you're ready, inhale, bringing your chest up for a warrior one. Shoulders are down, gaze is forward, arms and the top of your head are reaching up, core is reaching down, feet are planted and holding steady on the ground. And exhale, hands come back to the mat, step that foot back, exhale, inhale, up dog, and then exhale into your down dog. This time your left foot comes up and we plant it directly in front. Rotate the back heel down. Hover your fingertips to find your balance, pressing into the front foot. And then inhale, find your warrior one. Very nice. One more inhale and exhale, hands to the mat. Step that foot back. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, scoop. And exhale, down dog. This time we're gonna take our 3 to 5 breaths. If at any time you need a little bit more of a breather, you can always drop your knees, drop your hips onto your heels, walk your hands out, and find child's pose. And then when you're ready, jump back in with us. All right, one more breath here. And inhale, soften your knees, gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, feet to hands, sorry about that. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And remember, we started in our chair. So we are going to inhale to find our chair to finish our first sun B. And exhale, hands to heart center, stand tall. Maybe shake that out a little bit, and we're gonna flow through it a little bit faster. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Lift the hips, drop the hands. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back for chaturanga. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, down dog. Immediately lift the right leg, plant it in between your hands, drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior one, find your balance. And exhale, hands back down to the mat. Step back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same thing on the left side. Plant that foot between the hands, drop the back heel, find your balance. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back and lower yourself down for chaturanga. And now meet me in down dog. Stay here for 3 to 5 breaths. Remember to nod yes, shake no, nod yes. Anytime you catch yourself holding stress and tension in your neck. Inhale, soften your knees, bring your gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, hands to heart center. Ooh, I'm warmed up now. Very good. Shake that out a little bit. And let's keep flowing through that sun B. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog. And exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Right leg comes up and immediately comes forward. Plant the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot comes up. And right in between the hands. Rotate the back heel down. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale, hands back to the mat. And step back for another chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog. Exhale, down dog. I love these songs. And when I did this playlist, I was so shocked to see how many different songs have the title Begin Again. It was very fun. Anytime things feel chaotic, you feel like you don't have the strength that you need, you feel your body starting to shake, you're not sure you can keep going in the flow, come back to your breathing. Come back to that vision of our canvas and how we're going to finish it out. Let's inhale, soften the knees, and exhale, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great job. You're doing wonderful. Now we're going to get into what I call Sun C. It's the creative flow of the class. And today's is really fun in that we are going to face forward and we're going to face backward. So stick with me. If you get off, do your own thing. Just have fun with it and enjoy your yoga practice. Let's inhale, arms up to mountain.
And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step back for your chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog. Exhale, down dog. And here we're gonna start changing things up a little bit. Inhale, right leg up for a three-legged dog. Exhale, plant it between the hands, just like we did in Sun B. Rotate the back heel down, find your balance, and then inhale. We're gonna stick into this warrior one for just a second. Front knee is bent and over the front ankle. Front toes are pointed forward, hips are pointed forward, shoulders are pointed forward, and your gaze is forward. Shoulders are down, there's a lot of space between your ears and your shoulders. Arms are reaching towards the sky, fingers are engaged. That back heel is pressing against the back of the mat, and your belly button is pulling for your spine, engaged and strong, hugging your ribs. Take a big inhale here, pressing into the mat, and on your exhale, open up for warrior two. Hands are reaching in opposite directions. Now your hips are squared to the side of the mat. And on your next inhale, slide your back hand down your back leg and lift your right arm up to the sky, maybe even reaching for the back of the room, opening your right side body. And then on an exhale, bring that front elbow forward, swim stroke, your left hand up and over, reaching for the front of the room. And then on an exhale, bring both hands down to the mat, just inside your foot. Your elbow is pressing against the inside of the knee, creating a little bit of heat. Inhale, just like you're pulling a bow, and your left hand reaches for the sky, your gaze follows. And then taking the pressure off of your hand, pushing it all into your foot, do what I call fourth position ballet arms. Your right hand is reaching back, your left hand is reaching forward, and then we're gonna cartwheel up into a three-pointed star. So we're facing the left side of the mat, palms are together, legs are out nice and wide, and then let's shift our hips to the back of the mat. Your left toes are pointed forward, or actually to the back of the mat. Your hips are also squared up. And then we're going to reach our hands out and down to the mat. This is our triangle pose. And now we're going to revolve our triangle by planting our right hand and lifting our left arm to the sky, maybe even follow with your gaze. And then soften that front knee, press deep into it, and press up to a warrior three. Wobbles are okay, shakes are okay, heat is okay. I can tell you I'm already sweating. Staying in your warrior three, reach your hands down to the mat in front of you. Lift your right leg nice and high for a standing split. And then on an exhale, let it fall behind you into a curtsy squat. And then kick it right back up into your standing split. And then drop that foot down next to the other one to find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, another forward fold. And then inhale all the way up to mountain. Drop your hands to heart center. Very nice. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop to up dog. Exhale, down dog. This time we're gonna lift the left leg up for three-legged dog.
and set it down right in between our hands. Drop the back heel, find your balance, and then meet me in warrior one. On your exhale, can you drop your core just a little bit? Can you lift your head a little higher? Nice big inhale, filling your lungs. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, bring that front elbow down to the front knee. Swim stroke the back arm up and over, reaching for the back of the room. And then on an exhale, both hands come just inside that foot. Elbow is against the inside of the knee, pressing against one another. And inhale, your right arm up high, follow with your gaze. And then pressing into that front foot, lift your left hand, find those fourth position arms, and then cartwheel up to your three-pointed star. And rotate the hips and your right leg face forward. And then reach forward. And then reach for the mat. And when you're ready, we're going to revolve this triangle by lifting the right arm up to the sky. Maybe follow with your gaze. Very nice. And then both hands come towards the mat, soften the knee, press deep into that foot, and push up into your warrior three, just like your heel and your foot are pushing through a door behind you. Try to keep the hips squared with the ground. And then reaching your hands for the mat, lift your left leg for your standing split. It doesn't have to be a perfect split. Wherever you're at today is exactly where you're supposed to be. Exhale, curtsy squat, bringing that foot behind. And then kicking right back up into another standing split. And then dropping that foot. Finding your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. And then inhale all the way back up to mountain. And exhale, hands at heart center. Very good job. I love that flow. I think it's a really cool little movement on the mat. All right, so now we're going to try our long holds. Today's long hold is all about chair. It's gonna burn. It's good. Burn is good, shakes are good. Stick it out, do the best you can. We're starting from scratch here. All right, find your balance. Inhale into that chair. Let's think about our form for just a second. I can wiggle my toes. I can pull my belly button in a little more towards my spine. Chest is up, but my back is not arched. Nice, long, neutral spine. Keep breathing here. Feel the heat coming in. Let's bring our hands down to heart center. Can you bring your prayer hands over to the left side, bringing your gaze with it, maybe even wrapping your right elbow around the outside of the right knee, pressing into your prayer to open your chest to the left side of the mat, and then opening your arms. Maybe taking your gaze up past the left hand, up to the sky. I'm feeling the burn. And then prayer hands come back together. Inhale back up to center. Woo-wee. Hands come back into prayer. Open up to the right side of the mat. Maybe taking your left elbow outside the right knee. Press into your prayer. Opening your chest to the side of the mat. And then opening your arms.
Maybe your gaze follows up to the sky or ceiling. Whew. And then prayer hands come back together. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Let that blood flow and oxygen circulate in your legs a little bit. And then inhale right back into that chair. We're not finished yet. Let's open our body to the left side of the mat by taking our left arm back, lifting our left heel, pressing into the ball with the left foot. Right hand is forward, just creating a little more burn in our legs. I'm starting now, I'm starting over. Sorry, you didn't know you were gonna get serenaded. That heel drops, both hands up. And now let's bring the right hand back, right heel up. Letting it burn. Great job. Drop that heel, both hands come forward. Hands to heart center. Lift both heels. Maybe even bring them behind you like you're holding a tray behind your back. Wobbles are okay, shakes are okay, heat is okay, tremors are okay. Whew. Drop the heels, press into both feet, come all the way up, shake those legs out, hands to heart center. Very good job. That's not an easy little long hold sequence. All right, let's put all of our weight into our right foot. Start with a little kickstand on the left foot. And then when you feel balanced, find something to focus on. Lift that left knee up, belly buttons in. Can you reach out there and grab hold of your big toe with the first 2 fingers on your left hand? Maybe kick that foot forward. Can you bring it out to the side? Very nice. Back to the center. And then gently drop that foot, planting it back on the mat and switching feet. All of our weight is now on our left side. Start with a little kickstand. Find your focus. That's going to help you have balance in everything you do. Staying focused, ignoring the distractions. Lift the knee when you're ready. And then grabbing hold of the big toe, kicking the door in front of you, finding length, straightening that leg, and then opening up to the side. Very nice. Bring it back to the front. And then gently drop that knee, drop that foot. Very good. Let's shake it out a little bit. Woo! Very nice. Inhale up nice and strong. Starting to really feel all those tight spots open up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time on this half lift, think about your back pockets reaching for the back of the wall where the ceiling and the wall come together, creating a lot of length in the back of the leg. Nice big inhale, really feel the heat coming into your legs, and then exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands around to the left side of the mat in your forward fold. We're heating up the outside of the left leg. And then walk your hands back around to the other side. Again, we're getting into the outside of the leg, the IT band. And then exhale as you walk them back forward. And then nice and gently drop your hips, guide yourself down, and meet me in a butterfly. So the soles of our feet are pressed up next to each other. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you need a blanket under your knees or a pillow, that's perfect. Let's start by just sitting nice and tall, belly's in, chest is up, shoulders are back, gaze is forward. On an exhale, so inhale to create space, and then on an exhale, we're gonna walk our hands forward, bringing the weight of your chest over your feet. You're gonna feel this opening in the back of your legs. Inhale to ease off of it. And then exhale. Can you bring your chest a little lower, maybe even using a hold on your feet or your ankles? Maybe your elbows are pressing down on the inside of your knees, creating a really nice stretch, the groin, the hips. And then inhale. Let's slide back on our mat to create some space. Legs come out nice and long in front of us. Shake them out a little bit. Inhale, arms up nice and tall. And then extend forward. Nice straight spine here. Just as far as you can. It doesn't need to be a lot. And then whenever you are as comfortable as you're gonna get reaching out forward, drop your hands wherever they fall on your legs. And then as you exhale, use that hold to go ahead and round the back and let the weight of your head reach towards your feet. Let your forehead fall towards your knees. Very nice. Walk your hands up your legs. We're gonna take the right foot over the left knee, plant it flat on the mat, and then inhale, left arm up nice and tall. Exhale, we're gonna revisit that spinal twist that we did at the very beginning. You can either hug your knee to your chest, or you can take the back of the elbow, just like we did in chair, wrap it around the outside of the right knee, and then feel a nice ringing stretch in the spine. Inhale to ease off of it. And then exhale, deepen the stretch. This time, taking your gaze to the back of the mat. Chin is reaching for the back shoulder. And then inhale, back up to center. Nice and tall. Exhale, both legs are out nice and long. And maybe reaching for your toes. Very good. Same thing on the other side. Left foot on the outside of the right knee. Inhale the right arm up. And then exhale, opening to the left side of the mat. Again, you can either hug your knee to your chest. You're gonna get that stretch right here. Or if you have space today, take your elbow to the outside of the knee and use that hold to deepen your spinal twist. Inhale to ease off of it, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper, taking your gaze to the back of the mat and your chin to the back shoulder. Feel the tension just wringing out of your back like you would wring the water out of a towel. And then inhale, back up to center. Both legs come out, shake them again. Sitting nice and tall, let's pull our toes back towards our kneecaps. It causes our heels to lift up off the mat. And then exhale, reaching your hands to the front of the room. You may not need much. I don't need much. I can feel that light up the back of the legs. Our hamstrings are so tight and it causes lots of back trouble. Release the hold on your legs, relax them, and then extend your arms a little bit further forward. Inhale to ease off of it. Exhale to reach a little bit further. And then drop your hands wherever they fall. Maybe that's behind your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Hold on. Use that hold to bring your chest a little bit closer to your legs. And on your next inhale, hold tight and then pull against that hold, creating space between your vertebrae.
Feel the tightness between the bones as oxygen heats it up, stretching the space, creating room for growth, for new beginnings, for new things, for new health, for new ideas, new adventures. One more big inhale. Can you press your spine out just a little farther to the wall behind you? And then exhale, just collapse. Let your weight fall over your legs. Let your forehead fall to your knees. Your neck is not holding your head up. It's just relaxed. Very nice. Slowly walk your hands up your knees,
coming into a nice seated position. And then when you're ready, walking all the way back until you're laying on the mat.
That feels so good. Let's take a nice big good morning stretch. Arms come up, toes are pointed, as tall on the mat as you can be. And then exhale, just relax. Be heavy on the earth. Inhale, let's bring your left knee into your chest. Start by hugging it close. And then letting it fall out to the left side of the mat, maybe even putting a hand on the inside of the knee. Just creating a little bit of space. Inhale, bring it back to the center of your body. And then let it fall over to the right side of the mat. Left arm reaches opposite. If you'd like to challenge yourself here, straighten your left leg. Hold on to your big toe with your right hand. And then bend your left leg and hold that toe with your, I said the wrong thing, your right foot and your left hand. So opposite hands are holding opposite feet. Your right leg is bent, your left leg is straight. Nice spinal twist. Just breathe here for a minute. All right, release your bind. Bring those legs long, laying flat on your back. Revisit that good morning stretch, lengthening everything from fingers to toes. And then bring your right knee in. Hug it to your ribs. And then let it fall open to the right side of the mat. And now bringing it back to the center of the body. And letting it fall all the way over to the left side. Right hand is reaching to the right side of the room. Just relaxing your spine for a few breaths before we try the bind. You'll probably see that one side is a little bit looser or a little bit tighter than the other. That's normal. Just want to stay really balanced. Whatever we practice on one side, we want to practice on the other. Let's try that bind. So the right leg is going to lengthen and your left hand is going to reach out and hold on to the ankle, the foot, or the big toe. And your left knee is going to bend and your right hand is going to reach in. You'll see I have to work a little harder to get into this one because of my knee replacement on the right side, but it's doable. And I wouldn't know that if I didn't try something new, if I didn't look at my yoga practice after surgery as a new beginning, a chance to rebuild my yoga practice differently, but still great. One more nice deep breath here. And then releasing that hold, nice and gentle. Come back to that good morning hug, good morning stretch. Sorry about that, I was thinking about the next thing. All right, inhale nice and long. And then exhale, bring both knees in. Here's the hug. And maybe round your back, maybe rock forward and back and side to side. And then holding both big toes, push your feet up to the sky. And let's just enjoy a little back massage here in Happy Baby. And then release that hold. Let your legs come out long. Let your hands float down beside your hips. Palms again are open, facing the sky, ready to receive new energy, new life, new grace, new love. If thoughts pop into your mind, just acknowledge them and let them go. Watch them float away. Voice, go ahead and bring some awareness back into your body. Maybe wiggle your fingers, your toes. Make a few little ankle and wrist circles. Get a nice big inhale, bringing oxygen into your body. And then as you exhale, roll over to one side, pillowing your ear on your arm. Bend your knees a little bit. Just find a nice comfortable spot to relax for another moment. Take another big inhale. Then on your exhale, press into the hand in front of your chest and push back up to an easy seated position. Again, legs can be crisscrossed, they can be in lotus, they can be out in front of you. If you need a pillow, a bolster, anything to make yourself most comfortable. Close our eyes for just a moment, thinking back to the quote that we had at the beginning of class, that every ending is really an opportunity for a new beginning. Whether we're
ending the chapter of a book, ending a chapter of life, or ending a year on the calendar, a week, a day. Wherever we're at, we have an opportunity to begin again. Envision that canvas, that beautiful backdrop that you put on it, the path that goes right down the center of it, where you want that path to lead, who you want walking beside you, what the journey's gonna look like. Open your eyes, take a nice deep breath, inhale, palms come together over your head, exhale, pressing into your hands, slowly bringing your prayer hands down to your chest. As you take this journey and as you find your new beginning, give yourself grace. If you drop out of this part of the journey continues, and you simply take another chance to begin again. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.